The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
our sponsors include
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Volleyball fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Lions Den here in Lomira, Wisconsin. Flyweight conference matchup between the visiting Orioles from North Fond du Lac and, of course, the home team, Lomira Lions. I'm Makai Ackerman. To my right on the main camera tonight is Dominic Ackerman. And on our portable down there, which is working, hey-o, Jace Ackerman. We want to thank you for joining us here at Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. Dominic, how you feeling tonight?
I am looking forward to some flyway volleyball action here in Lomira. It's our first time kind of seeing our alma mater, the North Fondy Orioles, in action here on a broadcast together. We got the full Ackerman crew with all of us here. Excited to watch some Lomira action here in the Lions Den. We will get started here on the pregame show. I don't know if I have anything else to add, Kai.
Yeah, we will take it to break, hear from some of our sponsors, and when we come back, some more pregame action and stats coming your way shortly. We'll be back.
Well designed. It's as much of a joy to install as it.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Airtech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. Makai, Dominic, and Jace Ackerman here in Lomira at the Lions Den for you tonight. Should be an interesting matchup. Both of these flyweight conference teams coming at it for the first time this 2025 season. Dominic, why don't you run us through the standings for both of these teams in the flyweight conference and their overall records?
Yeah, both of these teams are looking to kind of jump out of the gates and hopefully at some point here this season. Both of them struggling a little bit as we start. North Fondy 1-10 record, 0-2 in conference play. They finally got their first win this last weekend in a tournament play. And then Lomira is still looking for their first win overall this season. They are 0-10 and 0-2 in conference. So somebody's got to come away with a win here tonight. So somebody will get either their first win or their second win on the season to hopefully kickstart this campaign for them.
Either way, it'll be the first conference win for one of these teams tonight. That is still undecided, and we will be here all night depending on how long it goes. Could be 3 sets, could be 5. Nonetheless, we'll be here covering it. And on that note, I think we'll take another break, hear from some more of our sponsors, and when we come back, more pregame action. Stick with us.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
Welcome back here to the pregame show, brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors. We want to take a minute to thank all of them. Obviously, you get to see them out there during our ad breaks, but one more special shout out to all of our sponsors from the JLS or Radio Plus silos. We love them all, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do without them, so thank you to our sponsors. About 7 more minutes left here of the warm-up. North Fondy gets their time to take the court just themselves now, and as we continue this pregame show, I'll kick it to Dominic once again, who's got some of those key players for both of these teams. I know there wasn't a lot online from some of the games. Obviously, some of the stats hadn't been put in yet, so just do your best with what you can, and Dominic's got what we got.
Yeah, I'll start with the visiting North Fond du Lac Orioles. Leading the team in kills this season is the senior number 11, Lily Roberts. And then leading the team for aces on the serving side is the freshman, Adeline Rolfs. Wow. So a little bit of a freshman getting it done at the service line for the Orioles. For your home team, Lomira Lions, the last time Makai and I were here, we were able to see this team up close, and their 2 kill leaders are the senior Rachel Chervenka and the junior Tessa Kettinger. So those 2 leading the team on the kills, a lot of attacks at the line from them and able to find some open court. And then at the service line from them, leading their team in service aces is the senior Aaron Zenner.
Yeah, last time we were here in the Lions Den, I believe it was last week sometime, we didn't get to see too much of the Lions, unfortunately. They took down one to that Laconia Spartans team, who we know, obviously a team filled with juniors, but it's got some great talent on that team. They're going to be definitely a menace in this flyweight conference all year, so not expecting we expected kind of that result last week of what happened between the Spartans and the Lions, but they get to start over here playing the Orioles, who are kind of on the same level. Like we said, we don't really know what's going to happen tonight, but nonetheless should be an interesting one. And one of these teams will walk away with their first conference win of the year. Yeah, that's the big thing here, is that somebody's got to win a game. So somebody will get their first win on the conference season. The other will start the season 0-3 and hope to get another. But we'll see what they got here in the Lions Den. Indeed we will. 5 minutes left of this individual warm-up here for the Orioles. We'll step aside one more time, and when we come back, we'll have final thoughts before starting lineups and the game. We'll be back.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE. Located in Lomira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to the pregame show in Lomira, Wisconsin at the Lions Den for this flyweight conference matchup between the Orioles and, of course, the Lions from Lomira. Dominic, we'll kick it back to you. Give me your final thoughts and key to success for the game tonight for either of these two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of the same key to success for both of these teams. They just got to avoid the service aces, or the service errors, excuse me, just to be able to give the other team, the opposing team, a free point on a ball that goes into the net or over the court is never a key to win a game. And it's going to be the key here for both of these teams to limit that as much as possible, because when you're looking for your first conference win on the season, the last thing you need is your own errors and service errors to hinder that.
Yeah, we've definitely seen service errors eat teams up all season long, especially for a pair of teams like this looking to get their first conference win. You have to limit those errors. You have to play your game and make sure that the only mistakes you're making are ones that they're forcing you to make. You don't want any mental errors out there. I think my key to the game tonight for the Orioles side of things is they have some height. They're going to have good net presence. They have to use it properly. I think getting good passes, good sets for their bigs up front to be able to lay something down will be crucial for the Orioles tonight. As far as the Lions side of things, I think they have to play really solid, stellar defense. We talk about not necessarily as being as tall as the Orioles are, so getting down low, getting digs, and bringing up those balls that possibly were trying to be killed on the other side, it's going to be very vital for the Lions tonight. That being said, we'll step aside one more time, hear from some more of our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups here from the Lions Den. Stick with us.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Savings.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
The brand new branch of Ergo Bank in Lomira is now open. See them today at 250 North Main Street. Plus, lock in a limited time 6-month CD at an incredible 4.70% APY with a minimum deposit of just $5,000. But hurry, this offer is only available at the Lomira branch through September 30th. Visit ergobank.com or call 920-392-5005 to learn more. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money only.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams, the pregame show. 30 seconds left on that clock up there. We should be getting starting lineups any seconds. Just we got to go through some preliminary things, of course, being respectful. And here we are, the starting lineups first for the visiting Orioles. First, the freshman, number 3, Adeline Rolfs. The senior, number 4, Cora Foster Rivera. The junior, number 5, Emerson Price. The junior, number 6, Deanna Rosas. Number 8, the sophomore, Calliston Schammer. The senior, number 11, Lily Roberts. And tonight's libero, the junior, number 18, Grace Steenberg. The Orioles head coach tonight, Caitlin Kelly. Now moving on to the home team, the Lomira Lions, getting their starting lineups. Looks to be jersey themed in that student section over there tonight. First, the senior, number 2, Erin Zenner. The senior, number 4, Mackenzie Monroe. The senior, number 7, Rachel Chervenka. The senior, number 11, Mia Norlin. The senior, number 15, Gabby Jerger. Number 17, the junior, Claire Grinstead. And tonight's libero for the Lions, the freshman, number 1, Riley Warner. Lions tonight, head coach, Lauren Norse. Should be one final run through here at midcourt, both of these teams, and we should be getting started with set number 1 of the match here in the Lions Den tonight. I'm excited. Dominic, how are you feeling?
I'm excited to watch some flyweight conference. You know how I feel at the flyweight conference, always competitive, always neck and neck, so I'd love to see this action, and I'm hoping for one of these teams to finally get into that win column, and it should be nice to watch this action here tonight.
Definitely is always a cutthroat conference. All the teams not separated by much. Obviously, these two towards the bottom, but still fighting for something. A conference win is definitely a conference win, and to check that off of your box would be huge here tonight for either one of these teams.
Looks like we'll have some substitutions to start the game, as per usual.
That is the huge. And it will be number 1, Riley Warner, the libero, checking in now for the Lions. She will come in, and they will also get the serve. Looks like heading back to the line will be number 2, the senior, Erin Zenner. She will get this game underway. And wasting no time, there it is, the opening serve from the Lions Den. Put back over by Schammer. Lions will pick it up. Front row trying to slam it down is number 4, Mackenzie Monroe, but it's blocked at the net, and a point goes to the Orioles. Off comes Chervenka, and stepping in now is number 6, Lexi Polster. Checks in for the first time tonight for the Lions. Foster Rivera with the serve to the back row, picked up by Grinstead. Trying to set something, there's Grinstead again, right into the net. And the first 2 points via come errors into the net. Orioles take a 2-0 lead.
I think that first one might have been a block.
It was close, that's what I do know.
I think this one caught more net than hands. I would agree with you there.
Nonetheless, Foster Rivera once again. Beautiful serve just over the net. And an ace, the first for either of these two teams tonight.
No mistake in that one. That is an ace for the Orioles. Great job there by Foster Rivera.
Foster Rivera's serve once again over, misplayed in the back row. Back-to-back aces. Just can't get their footing right now.
Orioles looking hot to start this one. 4 straight points.
Definitely looking hot. If you're a Lions fan, you don't want this one to get too out of hand too quickly. Foster Rivera's serve this time to Warner in the back row. Setting up Grimstead, blocked at the net.
And another ball that falls on the Lions side.
Block comes by number 3, Adeline Rolfs, the freshman. 5-0 quickly here for the Orioles. Warner from the back row, setting something up, just pushed back over, finally back to the Orioles side on a nice return. They will push it back to the Lions side, a nice diving dig, but nobody's there to block her, and it's 6-0.
Great effort there from, I believe that was Lexi Polster, number 6, with a nice dig. Tried to save that one for the Lions, just no one around her to help, and a great run here from Cora at the service line for the Orioles.
6-0 in favor of the Orioles, looking to run away with it. Another nice serve, but a better dig from Warner. Blocked at the net, kept alive on the Orioles side. Setting something up far side for Schammer, who will push it back over. Lions will elect to do the same, picked up by the libero. There's Lily Roberts trying to put a hammer on it. Warner, bump set, pushed back over, blocked at the net, but it falls on the Orioles side. And the Lions finally get their first point, but not after allowing 6 on the Orioles side.
Yeah, it was a great run from the Orioles to start it, but Lions will now get a chance back at the service line after having been back there since the first serve of the game. Looks like it'll be libero. Riley Warner
will be the freshman. Looking to do some damage here for the Lions. They find themselves down quite early. Nice shot by Jace there on the portable. And Warner serve up and over, picked up by the libero. That was Steenberg, and it's back to the Lions side. Push to the back row, Cora Rivera Foster, and now up to the front. Pushed over by Rolfs. Just a back and forth game right now for both of these teams. Nobody's setting up necessarily anything powerful, kind of just bump setting it back over the net. Finally getting a spike at it, but blocked at the net once again. And the point goes to the Orioles.
Yeah, double touch there on the Lions. The Orioles will get another point and go head back to the service line. So for the Lions, haven't been able to serve 2 consecutively. Back now for the Orioles is number 8, Calliston Schammer.
Schammer served to the back row, picked up, blocked by Roberts. Back to the line instead, off the hands of Grimstead, and they just have to try to get it over. They will, barely clips that top tape and falls. Good backup by Warner there. Bump set for Grimstead, slamming it, does it clip that line? He says no. Finally setting something up, promising there for the Lions, but
just a tad too far.
Yeah, Spike just not getting down. That sends Schammer back to the line once again. Bump from the back row. Trying to set something up for Grimstead, a push shot, but a nice dig from Schammer. Pushed over by Roberts. Couple of Lions there for it. Spike set down. Good dig by Steenberg, but not enough. Give it a kill for number 15, Gabby Jerger.
Yeah, Jerger just came back into it on that last service attempt. Substituted back in. We'll see Cervenka make her shot back in, this time for Polster.
More substitutions here for the Lions.
Mia Norland now at the service line.
Emerson Price picks that one up in the back row. It will go back to her on the far side, slamming it down and clips the line.
What a little play there by Emerson Price. Up, right back to her, and she slams it down for an Oriole point.
Haven't said her name too much tonight, but first time we do, it's a very dominant kill on the far side. 8-2 in favor of the Orioles. Lily Roberts will go back to the service line. Misplayed, but kept alive and just pumped back over there by Jerger. Trying to set something up. Foster Rivera to Price. Fists it back to the Lions side. There's Warner going to the back row. Near side this time, just pushed back. Jerger, far side, does it clip that line? Yes, it does. Just a little open hand hit from Gabby Jerger, goes cross court with it and finds all of the Orioles out of place.
Great placement there just on that back line. No one touched it hoping it was going out, and it did not.
I believe that was Claire Grinstead with the serve for the Lions. It will go back to them, and a good dig from the back row by Norland. Pushed back over by Cervenka. Foster Rivera to Rosas in the middle. And nobody's there. A kill for number 6, Deanna Rosas. Checking in now for the Orioles, number 13, Trista Haley. And going back to the service line for them, number 3, Adeline Rolfs. Rolfs' serve to the back row, and it eats the Lions up. Number 11 off of the hands of Mia Norlin.
There's been a lot of misplays on the serves here tonight for the Lions. They got to get that in check early. They want to avoid the aces racking up for the Orioles.
Definitely got to cut down on those errors. Down by 8 now. And once again, another one, this time off of the hands of number 8, Emily Verhagen.
Yeah, I speak it again, and it happens once more. Just not able to get the serves up in the air vertically. They're moving more horizontal and back towards out of play.
Try it again. Finally, they get this one up off of the hands of Norlin. Setting something up. Jurger, slam. Schammer was there. A nice dig on the far side, but it goes out of play. Good effort by Adeline Rolfs. But the ball will go back to the Lions.
12-4 in this first set. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're all good. Just speaking of Lions, checking back in for them now, the senior number 4, Mackenzie Monroe. And looking to serve for them, number 15. That'll be Gabby Jurger. Her serve up and just over that net, pushed up by Schammer in the back row. Kept alive by Haley and bumped back over by Rolfs. Speaking of Rolfs, there she is again. This time set up for Haley, just a little touch shot. Back to the Lions side, trying to set something up. Monroe tries to spike it down. Good dig by Schammer. Kept alive by Steenberg, the libero, and pushed back by Emerson Price. Good defense so far from the Orioles. And as I say that, off of the hands of Rolfs, a tough shot and a kill for the Lions. They bring it back within 7.
Finally, consecutive serves now for the Lions, hoping to swing the momentum back in the first set.
Jurger serve out the back. As soon as we say it, she just goes too far with it.
I like that, Jeff.
Jeff would say no such thing as the announcer's jinx, but we have differing opinions on that subject. Nonetheless, we'll move on. Orioles get the serve back. And that'll be number 14 back there, Bella Laurenti, excuse me. Rolfs digs it on the ground. Picked up by Steenberg and pushed over by Schammer. Warner's there for the Lions. Trying to slam it down is Chervenka, and she will. Rachel Chervenka gets her kill of the night.
That was a nice big kill there by Chervenka. Power heavy coming in to get the Lions another run at the service line. 13-6 ball game in the first set. Chervenka will check out after that big kill.
Yeah, big kill, and she goes right to the bench in favor of Lexi Polster, who will come in to serve now. I would assume they're just playing the serving matchups, and that's exactly why. Fantastic one with some backspin. An ace for Lexi Polster, and the lead's cut down to 6.
North Fondy's got to be careful here and not let the Lions get too many back to make it a close one in this first set.
Trying to set something up. Rolfs to Haley on the near side. She bumps it back over, but a nice dig from the Lions. Steenberg sets from the back row. There's Rosas in the middle. And trying to nice dig again, it just doesn't get up far enough off the ground. That was Polster back there. And the ball and the serve will go back to the Orioles as number 11, Lily Roberts, checks back in. Bringing some more height up front. Steenberg with the serve and out of play. A service error for the Orioles. And the ball back to the Lions as number 17, Claire Grinstead, checks back in.
Surprised we have not got a stoppage in action yet here in this first set. Especially with that big run that North Fondy did earlier, you'd think Lomira would take a timeout just to stop it, but they tend to stop the bleeding on their own without the timeout. As I say that, a nice little pushover from the Orioles. Found a place where no Lions were and gets another point.
Adeline Rolfs, a fantastic awareness there. Instead of, she faked the set and ended up just pushing it back over. Another point for the Orioles, 15-8, as Cora Foster Rivera checks in now to go back and serve. Like we said, 15-8 here in set number 1. And the serve goes back to the freshman Warner. Setting something up at the net, a little too far behind, but still pushed to the Orioles side. Roberts, closed fist, cross court. Point for the Orioles. Lily Roberts, another kill on the night, just putting it where the defenders aren't. 16-8, an 8-point lead here for the Orioles. Foster Rivera's serve off the side of her hand.
Definitely hit a little strange there.
Could see it on her face. Wasn't exactly fond of it.
You see it in the ball.
16-9 after the service error. Warner once again back to the line here for the Lions. Up and over. She'll go to the back row. A diving Haley picks it up. Pushed back over by Cora Foster Rivera. Trying to fake set once again, and it did work. Foster Rivera to Roberts. Just kidding. Schammer picks it up on the far side instead. Good communication from the Orioles. Grimstead tries to slam it down, but it's blocked at the net. Back on the line side. Bump set by Warner. Blocked once again. Presence being felt right now by the Orioles. This one's put back on their side. Setting it up. Pushed back by Rolfs. And it falls in play. Great defense. And finishing it off with a nice kill from Madeline Rolfs on the Orioles side.
3 straight blocks there to help them take that point for the Orioles. It was a great job to get the side out.
Calliston Schammer back to the service line now for the Orioles. Back up by 8. Only 8 away from closing out set 1. Her serve up and over to the back row. And an overpass goes out. Point Orioles. Just not catching a break right now are the Lions, and the height presence at the net right now, like I said pregame, is definitely paying dividends for this Orioles team.
Not even just the height, they're just getting up and blocking balls. It's something that the Lions have yet to figure out here tonight against the Orioles, as another ace for the Orioles on a misplay on the serve.
Calliston Schammer back-to-back aces off of misplays there from the Lions. And the Orioles continue to roll, up by 10 now. Schammer's serve, a run-up, hits it to the back row, and another one misplayed. The Lions just can't seem to return the ball.
No, they cannot. Whatever the Orioles are doing to serving, it is work here in the Lions' den.
20-9, the Orioles 5 points away from taking set number 1 in pretty dominant fashion so far, barring the comeback here. And there it is, Schammer's serve. It was bound to happen eventually. This one out of the side, and it's a service error. Brings the game back within 10, but the Lions have a lot of work to do.
Yes, they do. 10 points down on the Orioles. The Orioles are 5 away from closing out this first set. They need a big run at the line here from Mia Norland.
Indeed they do. Norland will go back to the service line. Good shot by Jace on the portable. The serve and up and over, a little rainbow shot. Steenberg is there. Far side, blocked at the net by the Lions, but it falls back on their side, and they're not able to get it back over. They finally get some height presence up there, but just like that, it comes back to their side.
Just a tad too far away from the net, so that when they started to come down, it was back on their side still. Able to get the block just on the wrong side. Good presence there from the Orioles as well.
Lily Roberts' serve misplayed on the Lions' side, and the Orioles 3 points away.
It doesn't matter who is at the service line tonight for the Orioles. The Lions cannot play it. They are not putting it vertical at all.
This one just over the net. Warner's finally there looking to set something up here for the Lions. Norland spikes it from about midcourt to the Orioles side. There's Emerson Price going to the back, and miscommunication off of the hands of Warner. Norland was looking for it, but
that was definitely some miscommunication. Just at the last second, decided Warner was going to take that ball without letting Norland know. She was ready for it, and Warner misplayed.
Shout out to Brady now there grabbing the ball, putting it back in play.
You distracted me.
Sorry.
I missed the serve on that one.
Good dig by Schammer. This one, Rosas, and she finds open court.
And the Orioles here will have set point at the service line.
Number 6, Deanna Rosas. Lily Roberts will go back to serve once again. Orioles just looking to take this one down, no problem. And 24-10, set point. Roberts serve to the back row. Picked up, trying to set something. Pushed back over to the Orioles side, finally returned by the Lions. This one, Emerson Price cross court. Kept alive by Warner, and into the net.
It'll be an error on the Lions to end the first set. The Orioles take down the Lions in the first set, 25-10, a dominating fashion. we will have the teams switch sides. While they do that, we will head and hear from our wonderful sponsors here on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's live streams.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor celebrating 25 years. Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Dominic, Mackay, and Jace, the whole Ackerman clan out here tonight. But we're enjoying it as the Orioles take set one over the Lions 25-10. A lot of errors from the Lions in that first set, Dominic. They've got to clean it up here if they want a chance in this one.
My biggest thing for them to clean up is the service, not return. Yeah, I guess service returns. Yeah. They got to be able to get the ball vertically on those returns and not just have these aces fall and different kind of misplays fall on those service lines. That'll be my key for the Lions. The Orioles just got to keep what they're doing. Their net presence is good so far. They're attacking at the service line. They're doing everything they need to do against this Lomira Lions team.
Shout out to our YouTube comments section. Grasstastic in the chat saying, "Heyo."
We saw him earlier in the stands up here. He was watching the JV game.
Yeah, he was.
Must be on his way back to Fondy.
I would assume. Nonetheless, if you're watching out there on YouTube, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, your favorite player, what team you're rooting for.
Yeah, don't let Grasstastic be the only commenter. It'll go right to his head.
Please don't let him be the only commenter. Nonetheless, the girls love hearing from you. They watch these games back, and they want to know that their friends and family were watching and supporting them. So leave something down there for us. The Lions come back in now, obviously losing set number one. Not exactly how they wanted to go, but looking to bounce back. The Orioles will start with the ball. That'll be number 4, Cora Foster Rivera back there. And her serve to the back row. And out of play. As soon as we talk about it, the Lions just cannot seem to return the serves from the Orioles tonight.
They are misplaying. It feels like every 7 out of 8 serves from the Orioles.
So Foster Rivera continues from the line. Her serve just over. Warner's there to pick it up. They've got to get this one back to the Orioles side, and they do. There's Steenberg to Foster Rivera, and on the far side, I believe that one hit off of the antenna on Rolf's hands.
That's what it looks like. The point will go to the Lions, and we have a 1-1 ball game.
All right. Time here for the Lions to take advantage as the senior Aaron Zenner goes back. She will go back row. Picked up by Rolfs. There's Roberts slamming it down.
Wow. What a slam there from Lily Roberts. Camera couldn't even move fast enough without getting you blurry action.
Lily Roberts slamming it home for the Orioles. Fantastic net presence from them so far tonight. And that does not stop just because they're in set 2. Calliston Schamer back to the service line now. The sophomore looks to get a run going. Student section for the Lions very quiet so far tonight. Schamer serve to the back row. Trying to set something up on the far side. Off the hands of Jurger and kept alive on the Orioles. Emerson Price this time back row.
Just too far.
A little too much on it.
Tried to do the same thing she just watched Lily Roberts do. That one just maybe a foot too far on the back line.
Jurger will now check out for the Lions as the senior number 6, Lexi Polster, will come in. I believe she'll come in to serve, as she has done a couple of times tonight now.
She's been what I like to call that service ringer.
Service ringer. Polster serve up and over, a little rainbow shot picked up by Price. Foster Rivera back to Price at the net, slam but blocked. And they're going to call it a net violation there on Foster Rivera.
I think they're going to call that an extra touch. I don't think the Lions actually touched that.
Oh,
one. It just
really?
hit the net and then went back up. Sort of looked like with the 4 indication. Maybe 4 in the net
I was
as
thinking
well.
4 for the number.
Could have been. Could have been either.
She was up there at the net. Nonetheless, point goes to the Lions. They take a lead here in set 2. Good dig from Warner. Kept alive. Now pumped back over by Kettinger. This time near side to the back. And too far. The Lions off of the hands of Rachel Fenrick. Just can't get it down and play. So it's 3-3, tied up here in set number 2, and Lily Roberts will go back to serve. Just over the net. Picked up by Kettinger on the far side. Slammed by Chervenka, but once again too far. A couple of times from both of these teams now that just can't get it down within the lines.
They're trying to continue this net presence, but they're being a little too optimistic and a little too excited.
Aggressive, yeah. Polster with an overpass gets the ball back to the Orioles side.
Oh, wow. What
There's
a dig there from
Chervenka.
Price.
Indeed a nice dig from Price. Kettinger on the far side once again, too far back. Shout out to Emerson Price there on a fantastic dig to keep that one alive for the Orioles. Chervenka pretty much had him dead to rights with just a little dunk shot at the net. But Price kept it alive.
Bit of an overpass that just kind of landed at the top of the net.
Orioles trying to stay alive, and off of the hands of the official. He was trying to stop it up there. He's saying it was tipped by himself. Nonetheless, 5-4, Orioles still with the lead, but the Lions have the serve.
Can he call a tip on himself like that?
I don't know how that works. Warner serve, a short one just over the net, and it does not fall back to the Lions side. We're tied at 5 here in set 2.
Just some miscommunication. They all just kind of watched that one fall. They were hoping it would get over, but not for the Orioles.
Riley Warner from the service line. Another short one. Good dig there by Steenberg. Pumped back over by Rosas. Far side to Kettinger, and she misplays it off the fingertips. Six to 5 in favor of the Orioles. Adeline Rolfs back to the service line. She'll go to the back row from Warner. Has to change her positions. Kettinger on the far side once again into the net. Back-to-back times where Kettinger has been set, not necessarily the best, but she had a chance to play the ball and falls right into the net for 2 straight points here for North Fondy.
Yeah, it looks like they're not getting the kills high enough where they need to start hitting those. Waiting for it to come down just a little too much, and by that time it's already into the net.
This time it'll be pushed over by number 13, Trista Haley. Kettinger just has to bump it back to the Orioles side. Set up by Rolfs. Emerson Price slams it home. Oh,
just out on the cross-court shot. And the Lions back within 1. And the student section for the Lions finally getting involved.
Standing up over there. Jersey night for the Lions' pride. And a little bit of momentum coming their way. Only down by 1. The serve from the Lions. Bumped up by Haley. Up to Steenberg and pumped over by Rosas. Far side, Kettinger's got a chance. Just a little touch shot back to the Orioles side. Steenberg setting up Price. A little bit in front of her. She has to punch it back. Kettinger, far side again. She'll push it to the back row. Schamer is there. Kept alive by Haley Rosas, tries to slam it down, and it clips the corner.
Wow.
You know what, Dominic? We're about a third of the way through set number 2, and we have yet to see a timeout from either of these two teams.
Period, yeah. We've had no stoppage in the action, just both of these teams letting it roll, hoping for the momentum to swing back in their favor eventually, one side or the other.
Bella Laurenti in to serve for the Orioles, and a nice decision as she comes out and gets an ace.
Yeah, kind of looked like she misplayed that, but maybe that was the goal, just to kind of get it right to pop over the net. The Lions were not ready for it and returned it right back into their own side.
Put it in some open space. That's exactly what you want. Return back to the Orioles side. Hitting it in the middle is Rosas, and nobody's there on the Lions side, and there it is, the first timeout taken by Lauren Norris. The Lions down by 4 in set 2. We'll take a break with them. Be back shortly on Jeff's live streams.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Good boy.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. A 10-6 lead here for the Orioles in set number 2. The Orioles took set 1 in dominant fashion, 25-10, a matter of minutes ago. And the first time out of the night is called by the Lions, looking to regroup and get back into this one.
Jace, you got a shot of that jersey from across the side. It looks like a Charles Barkley Suns jersey. Want a little close-up of that real quick? It is. What a nice jersey.
Zooming in on the student section there. Nonetheless, we'll get the serves. Kettinger on the far side, way too far.
The brand new branch of Ergo.
Something happened on the North Fondy side to start, maybe a service error. I think she was on the line, because it'll be Lions point.
I moved my buttons around here. Accidentally went to add instead of the instant replay there, so I apologize for that. But nonetheless, like Dominic explained, it will be a Lions point. Only down by 3. Kettinger from the back row. Miscommunication, but it's able to be picked up and pumped back over the Lions side. Good dig from Kettinger, but not good enough. Orioles with another point and take the lead back to 4.
Yeah, dug straight almost into the face of Emily Verhagen. She couldn't really do anything about it except for possibly get your arms up or get out of the way.
That'll send number 18, the libero, Grace Steenberg, back to the service line. And her serve, a rainbow shot to the back row. Picked up, bumped over by Jerger on the far side, but once again, too far. Lions having a very hard time right now controlling their power.
Yeah, they're swinging for the fences, and it is going to the back wall.
Steenberg's shot to the back row. Nice dig by Kettinger, and she'll just pump it over herself. Set up to Schammer, trying to slam it down, and off the hands of Warner. Another arrow, that one from the libero. And now a 6-point lead for the Orioles. Timeout didn't seem to work.
No, they did get the first point after the timeout on that little service error due to the stepping on the line, but since then it's been all Oriole.
To the middle. Push down on the Lions side. Orioles just have to put it over. They do. Kettinger with the dig. Kept alive at the net. A fantastic handout there from Zenner. Orioles to Roberts in the middle. Touch shot. Nobody's there.
What a beautiful selection of a play there from Lily Roberts. Just put it exactly where she could see some open court. A quick little pushover, and the Orioles back to the service line still.
Continuing their dominance from back there. Steenberg's to the back. Kettinger will pick it up. And on the far side, pushed over by Jerger. That one does clip the line. Orioles kind of complacent on it, thinking, well, all of them have been out. Why not let this one go? Finally, the Lions able to touch the line.
I don't think I blame them there.
It's like baseball. You have to see a strike. Well, there you have to see him put it in play.
Yeah, 3-0 count. You're going to take that green light and let the pitcher throw his best pitch. This one, they're going to hope for the far ball again, but this one touches the back line. Nice dig there from Steenberg on the serve.
And into the net, the Orioles go. Lions back-to-back points now, looking to get a run going. Still down by 5 in set 2. And that is the freshman, number 10, Sophia Goldobski back there for the Lions serving. Steenberg just pushes it up at the back line. Schammer punches it back to the middle. Kettinger up to the front to Zenner and pushed back by Cervenka. Steenberg setting up Haley on the far side. She'll bump it off of the hands of a couple of Lions, and it goes under the net. Could have had me fooled for a second there, but usually it would have.
I can see it right away. Eagle eye on that one.
Foster Rivera will check back in for the Orioles, and she will go back to serve. Nice comfy 6-point lead here for North Fondy as they look to take set 2 after taking set 1. Lions putting up a little bit more of a fight this time, though. Cervenka slamming it down. The block by Roberts, but it falls at her feet. Another kill for Rachel Cervenka, and the Lions are finally at where they reached last set. This time, the Orioles only at 15 instead of 25.
Yeah, last time they reached 10, the Orioles were already up to that 20 mark. Here, just a 5-point cushion.
Zenner serve, a little touch shot, but it goes back over. Lily Roberts will bump it to the Lions' side. Moving up on it is Cervenka. Now to the far side. Jerger trying to slam it home, kept alive by Steenberg, and it will fall.
I think she regretted touching that one, hoping for it to go out. Looked like her hands kind of came back and repulsed right after she touched that ball.
It was definitely, it would have been close towards that line. It's a hard judgment call, and that time it just doesn't go her way. Foster Rivera setting up, Rolfs on this far side. Kept alive by the Lions. Good defensive play over there. Foster Rivera once again, this time to Roberts, slamming it home, but a nice dig from Zenner.
An overpass they will take advantage of.
An overpass once again slammed down on the Orioles side. I believe that one was Lily Roberts as well. She would not have been denied her kill. Was a fantastic dig, though, from number 2, Erin Zenner. Just the Lions defense not able to keep up. Calliston Schammer now back to serve once again for the Orioles. Said her name quite a bit today. She will go up and over to the back row. Kettinger is there. This time to the middle. Cervenka, and it will clip the inside. Steenberg, not enough steam to get over there. Point will go to the Lions. Only down by 4. Definitely keeping set 2 a lot more competitive than what we saw.
And here comes their service ringer.
It's Lexi Polster checking back in. 16-12. Set 2 here in the Lions' den. Short serve at the front. Emerson Price from about midway through, and she goes too far. Not able to get on top of that ball enough to slam it down. Instead of going vertical, it goes horizontal and out the back.
The Lions need a run here. They're trying to make a mid-set rally. Only down by 3.
Far side pushed over by Rolfs. Does it clip that line? Yes, it does. Polster just watched it fall.
Hoping for a better outcome, but the Orioles get it on the line.
17-13, Lily Roberts at the service line to serve. Just up and over, eats Polster up. Could be an overpass at the net, but can't take advantage of it, or a couple Orioles up there. It will fall on their side, and the overpass goes in favor of the Lions. We don't see that too often.
Yeah, just kind of, Emerson Price went up there to try to tap it home, but just missed it and landed right in front of her.
Cervenka back off for the Lions. She will be replaced by the libero number 1, Riley Warner. And her serve will go to the other libero, Steenberg. Near side, Rosas trying to find some space, and she does. Deanna Rosas has been phenomenal with just little touch shots tonight, finding open court on the Lions' side.
Yeah, it's something that they've just kind of started doing here in the second set a bit more, just pushing it over and not trying to attack so hard.
The junior Trista Haley will check in for the Orioles off of the serve from Rolfs. Kettinger back to the Orioles side, picked up by Schammer. There's Rolfs with a little touch pass back to the Lions side. Zenner setting up in the middle. That was Jerger back there, but a nice dig from Schammer in the back row. Price punches it back to the Lions side. Warner setting something up for Kettinger, a little touch shot. Nobody's there. We talk about the Orioles doing it, where there's the Lions.
Right back where it came from. Same tricks, different side.
18-15, a lot more competitive in set number 2. Rachel Fenrick with the serve, and a service error for the Lions. Not great timing for it. Bella Laurenti checking back in to serve now for the Orioles, as we also got a substitution here on the Lions side. Laurenti serve, a short one, and it's an ace. Not able to get there was number 8, Emily Verhagen.
I think what they use Laurenti for is that little short serve right over the net. That's now the second time that she's come in on the service line and done the exact same thing. I thought it was a misplay the first time around, but can't be twice, right?
Can't be twice. This time she'll go to the back row. Warner is there, 20-15. Kettinger on the far side, and it's too far. Orioles continue to build onto their lead.
4 away from taking set 2 after taking set 1, 25-10.
Laurenti's serve, this time to about the middle. She's just attacking everywhere on the Lions side. Pushed over by one of the Lions, but blocked at the net, continuing to be pushed back to their side. This time they go back with it. Steenberg is there. To the front, pushed over by Haley to the back, and kept alive. Good defense there by the Lions. Steenberg setting up Haley, pushing it to the back row. Verhagen is there. Zenner setting up number 10, Goldopski. Rolfs to Schammer, back to the Lions side. Warner is there. Zenner, a nice set. Trying to be slammed down, but not enough steam on it. This time, Schammer blocked at the net, and it will fall on the Lions side. Nice rally from both sides there, but the Orioles coming away with it.
Yeah, nice long rally, good defense on both sides of the ball. That big one by the Lions. Just feel like there was 3 straight hits with a one-hander, just putting the hand out to get it up. But the Orioles eventually take the point, and they're 3 away.
Laurenti's serve once again, this time to the back row. Warner to the far side. Kettinger, closed fist, and just hits the bottom of her hand. Right down it goes. And I believe that'll be a timeout called by the Lions. 23-15 here in set 2. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic, and of course Jace down on our portable. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams.
In Lomira is now open. See them today at 250 North Main Street. Plus, lock in a limited time 6-month CD at an incredible 4.70% APY with a minimum deposit of just $5,000. But hurry, this offer is only available at the Lomira branch through September 30th. Visit ergobank.com or call 920-392-5005 to learn more. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money only.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. 23-15 here in set number 2, where the Orioles look to close it out here, take the first 2, and trail on to the third. Laurenti still at the service line. This time to the libero, Warner. Pushed back over by Goldopski on the Orioles side. Trying to set something up is Rolfs. And Laurenti from the back row. A little bit of a jump and like hands on the head. She didn't like that one.
Frustration.
I think she wanted to close it out on her serving. I don't blame her.
She will not get the opportunity now.
Nonetheless, 23-16. Kettinger back to the line here for the Lions. Picked up by Steenberg. Up front to Rolfs with a nice set. Trista Haley, but blocked to the net back on the Orioles side. There's Rosas, blocked once again. The pairing of, I believe, number 16, Rachel Fenrick, and number 10, Sophia Goldopski up there.
It was 15. It was Gabby Jerger up there.
Excuse me.
Instead of 16. I think you just saw the 6 instead of the 5.
23-17, make it 23-18. Misplay by the Orioles.
Lions got a bit of life. They got to go on a run here. Tessa Kettinger at the back line to serve.
Kettinger will go again. Down by 5. Can't let the Orioles get 2. Nice diving play there from Laurenti. Pushed over by Rosas in open space. And off of the hands of a diving Kettinger. 24-18, the Orioles 1 point away.
One last substitution they hope for the Orioles. Lily Roberts back in. Steenberg at the line. What could be set 2's final point.
Steenberg serve up and over, a short one. Nice dig by Warner into the net. And she has to get it back over to the Orioles side. Got fortunate there. Trying to push it back. It just clips the tape and rolls over. Does it fall in? Yes, it does. That entire sequence of events was chaos from both sides. But the Lions come down with it. They cannot afford to give the Orioles another point. Sophia Goldopski to serve. Up and over, she'll go to the back row to Steenberg. Picked up by Rolfs. Here's Schammer with a little touch pass back. Kettinger is there. Zenner to the far side by Jurger, blocked at the net, kept alive by Cervenka. Kettinger will hit it back to the Orioles side and give him a free ball. Rolfs over to Schammer into the net. Lions getting a little bit of momentum, but is it too late?
They have life, just can't have one drop on their side if they want to take the second set. Next one goes to the Orioles for set point.
Sofia Goldovsky's serve to the back row. This time picked up by Haley. Rolfs to Lily Roberts, pushing it down, and there it will fall. Roberts with the final kill, and the Orioles take set number 2, 25-20. We will take a break in between sets here, and when we come back, the Orioles look to take it down here in Lomira, 3-0. We'll be back here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
For plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference of years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. Brewers down to the Angels right now, 2-1, but still plenty of time to keep that up. We're only in the 6th inning as Aaron Ashby comes in. 2 runners on, though.
The Reds are up on the Cubs, though.
That's good news. I believe the Phillies won't play till later tonight if they're still in that series with the Dodgers.
No, they are not. It's over.
That
Phillies
was done last night? Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, because we are 2.5 games, so this will be, depending on how tonight it'll be 2 or 3, depending on what we do.
But the Cubbies are in action, losing to the Reds right now. The Brewers
love to hear that.
I would just love to hear the Brewers take the lead on the Angels.
I would also love to hear
Get that magic number down to 4 before the weekend.
Ooh. Take a 3-game lead on the Phillies for the #1 seed in the NFC.
Wow. Oh, we're back.
Back to football. Hey.
Oh, my gosh. We
and
missed
an
it completely.
ace right there off the start of number 2, Aaron Zenner.
So sorry, Aaron. I completely missed your serve because I was not paying attention.
You weren't paying attention? I knew what was going on.
Yeah, the NFC. We were talking about the NFC Central.
The National League. Excuse me. Back to the Orioles side. Pushed over by number 7. That's Bryn Meinberg. First time we're seeing her tonight. To the back row this time. Meinberg once again will get a hand on it. Nice diving play over there by Kettinger. And it will go back to the Orioles. On her knees was number 15 sliding. And the Lions continuing to go. Back to the Orioles side, fighting for this, what would be second point of the set. Another nice dig. Pushed over by Jurger to the back row. Rolfs to the front. Lily Roberts, touch shot. Nice dig by Warner. Nobody's there to recover. A hard-fought point there from the Orioles. And we're tied at 1 in set 3. Cora Foster Rivera now coming in to serve for the Orioles. Her serve, a powerful one right to the back row off the hands of Kettinger.
Speaking of baseball, that looked like a line drive.
Warner pushes it back to the Orioles side, trying to set something up for Roberts. Just a little touch shot back. Lions trying to slam it down. Does it clutch that line?
Oh,
yes, it does.
Lions have their first lead in what feels like a long time. I know it's by 1. They did get the ace to start this one, so I guess they started
They did have that lead.
Ignore me.
30 seconds ago.
Yep. The one that I missed. That's why I forgot about it.
Number 6, Lexi Polster checking in for the Lions, the service ringer. Pumped up by Rolfs to Foster Rivera. Roberts in the middle, blocked by a couple of Lions, but kept alive. Back to the Orioles side. Trying to set something back up. A back pass to Rolfs. She'll just have to push it back over. Zenner to Kettinger. Rainbow shot. Back to the libero Steenberg. Roberts will bump it to the Lions side. Back and forth we go. Zenner to the far side, pushed over by Jurger. Set for Meinberg, and the set too far in front of her. Bryn Meinberg didn't move until the last second there and just not able to recover in time. 3-1 in favor of the Lions here in set 3. Need to take these remaining 3 sets to win the match. Polster serve to the back row, a little fake set, push over by Foster Rivera. Kettinger on the near side, to the back. Steenberg keeping it alive. Meinberg will bump it back over the hands of a couple Lions. And Kettinger once again on the near side, just a touch shot. Nice backup by Rolfs. Meinberg once again with a bump, but nobody's there. Just found some open space, did Bryn Meinberg. And the Orioles back within 1.
We're seeing some new players get a shot here in this third set for the Orioles.
It's number 10, Nora Stefani, checking in now. First time we've said her name all day.
Kenan just left, too.
They did. We just saw him walk out. Nonetheless, the serve from Laurenti back to the Lions side, and it will go back to the Orioles. Foster Rivera trying to set Stefani up, and there she is. She comes into the game, and her first touch of the ball will be a kill.
Maybe Ken and Sue turned it on their way home.
Let's hope so. Get to see that one on the far side. Tied up at 3 in set number 3. And a service error from Bella Laurenti. She hasn't had too many tonight.
No, but I notice every time she kind of misplays the ball, she's very expressive about it.
She doesn't like to make mistakes. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her at all.
Libero Riley Warner back to serve now for the Lions. Picked up by the other libero, Steenberg, and pushed back over by Foster Rivera. Steenberg bumping it up. Rivera sets. Slammed down by Lily Roberts.
Lily Roberts with a beautiful kill in this third set to tie it up at 4s.
Fantastic set from Foster Rivera leads to that by Lily Roberts, which I would not want to be on the receiving end of.
No, and they'll reward her with a service line attempt.
And this one, Roberts goes back to the service line now, out the back, a service error. And Lomira only up by 1.
So far, set 1 was kind of a blowout. Second set, the Lions able to get back, and now this third set, they actually have a lead in this first part.
Indeed they do. Adeline Ralphs pushes it back to the Lions side. It has to get pushed back over by Kettinger. She is there. Foster Rivera behind set for Nora Stefani. Open hand, a little laugh after that one. A little misplay. Just off the side of her hand, I do believe. Nonetheless, 2-point lead here for the Orioles. Or I'm sorry, the Lions, excuse me. Foster Rivera, Rolfs pushes it back. Mid-court, Fenrick is there. To the back, Kettinger too far. That was the story of set number 2, was the Lions, every time they tried to slam a ball home, it was just too much power and out of that back line back there. Adeline Rolfs from the service line, back to Warner, pushed up by Zenner at the front row. Trying to slam down by Goldobski off the hands of Rolf, kept alive. Laurenti bumps set up to the front, pushed over by Rosas. Polster to the back. There's Zenner. Kenninger trying to go in space, but a net violation. Net violation, double hit. I believe it was a net violation there on Erin Zenner. She got under the net there, touched that line. Nonetheless, we're tied at 6s. Speaking of Zenner, there she is. Goldovsky goes into the net, and the Orioles have a lead. Adeline Rolfs to serve once again to the back row to Polster. Up to Zenner. Sets for Kettinger, who will elect to push it back over. Rosas puts it down. Past the hands of a couple blockers. And the Orioles finding their stride once again.
Orioles on a bit of a run here. Lomira was able to take the lead 6-5, but now 3 straight points for the Orioles.
Rolfs' serve. Back row to Fenrick. Zenner trying to set up Kettinger, trying to slam it down and off the hands of Laurenti. She'll finally get one down in play, or at least it would have been. Gabby Jerger stepping back in now for the Lions. They're still down by 1 in set 3. Kettinger back to serve now for Lomira. Good shot by Jace there on the portable. Tessa Kettinger serve to the back row, picked up by Steenberg.
If only he could hear us.
His headset did die on us, I think. Nonetheless, point goes to Lomira. We're tied at 8.
Speaking of 8, that's what my counter is here tonight.
Really?
Really.
Interesting. Feel like I haven't said it once. Nonetheless.
9.
Back over. Rolf setting up Rosas. She has to move back for it and too much power. That one goes out the back. The Lions back to taking the lead, 9-8.
Back and forth in this third set. With Fondi playing around with a couple new players in at this game. Lily Roberts on the bench, of course, their tallest addition at the line.
Getting her serve to the back row, picked up by Laurenti. Rolfs is there to set Nora Stefani, who has to bump it back to the Lions side. Pushed over by Goldovsky off the hands of a couple Orioles. They keep it alive.
Wow.
Off of the hands of Deanna Rosas. What a play. Still going are the Orioles, and there it is. A valiant effort, but the Lions will come away with the point.
Just some good hand-eye coordination by the Orioles to get that one over. It is going to fall on their side, so the Lions take a 2-point lead in set 3.
And Tessa Kettinger into the net, a service error. The Orioles back within 1, 10-9. Checking back in now for the Orioles, number 7, Bryn Meinberg.
And we do not have a 15 on our roster. We apologize. If anybody's out there in the chat,
I do apologize.
who knows number 15 here for the Orioles, please let us know.
The roster I printed off from online didn't have a 15. I'm sure the roster's out there. I could have picked one up, but I didn't even think about it.
Jace had his headset connected. We could have him go grab one.
Nonetheless, nice serve
10.
back to the Lions side. And it falls. The Orioles take another point and tie us up at 10.
10's all around here tonight.
Number 15, again, we apologize. We don't have a name for that one on my printed roster, but she will go back to serve. And she'll go up and over. Miscommunication, but playable for the Lions. Jerger, open hand hit right over the net. Steenberg will bump it back to the Lions. Zenner trying to set up Jerger, slams it. And too much power. The story of the night for the Lions have really been too much power on their kills and a lot of errors trying to return the serve.
I haven't seen a whole lot of the errors on the returning of serves since
Been a while,
the beginning of the
yes.
second set, really. But now I'm starting to see this uptick in hard hit balls, and that one just a swing and a miss from Erin Zenner.
Talk about it there, and they're not able to return that serve.
It was a little bit different than what we saw in the first set.
Correct. 2-point lead here for the Orioles. Set number 3, what could be the deciding set. North Fondi taking the first 2 pretty decidingly. Zenner setting up Jerger, has to back up for it. Steenberg setting up Haley back to the Lions side. Good dig by Warner. Zenner bumps it back to the Orioles side. Rolfs Up front to Meinberg. Does it land? Yes, it does. Bryn Meinberg.
Looks like we will have a timeout from the Lomira Lions side. It is 13-10 here in this third set. We'll be back shortly after hearing from some of our great sponsors here on Radio Plus, along with Jeff's live stream.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. 13-10, set 3. The Orioles looking to take all 3 of them here in the Lions' Den. Shout out to Grass-tastic in the comment section saying number 15 is Natalia. If only we can get a last name on that now.
We're getting closer.
Almost there.
Speaking of Natalia, back to the service line and a nice run here for the Orioles.
Her serve will go back. Kenninger will be there to pick it up. Zenner bump set at the line, slammed down by Jerger, too far.
And once again, another kill out the back of the court for the Lions.
Have not been able to land many of those tonight. Natalia back to the service line. Goes deep with it. Couple of different Lions, but Warner will elect to hit it back to North Vondy's side. Rolfs setting for Rosas, too far, but she's punching it over. And it will land.
Miscommunication there between Warner and Kedner. Couldn't figure out who was going to touch that one. And Natalia back at her long service run here. 6 straight. Looking for 7.
Indeed. Back row she goes. Kenninger is there. Zenner will set up at the net. Bumped over by Goldovsky. Good keep by Steenberg. But the ball just doesn't hit correctly on her wrist. It goes into the stands.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have an update.
Oh.
The Reds have beaten the Cubs 1-0. A barn burner.
Now, if only the Brewers can take a lead in that NL matchup.
Oh, NL.
Well, they're in the NL. I was just trying to prove that I understand how baseball works.
No. And by doing so, you made yourself sound silly.
That's okay.
A kill there attempted into the net for the Lions. Number 15, Gabby Jerger, just couldn't get it above the net once again. Story of the night for the Lions here is not being able to get kills either above the net or in the court. And Steenberg back at the service line for the Orioles, up 5 in set number 3.
Steenberg serve picked up by Warner. Zenner will set for Cervenka.
Oh, that one got over for Rachel Cervenka. Put all of it into it. Lily Roberts attempted a block, but it falls on her side. And the Lions back to the line on a side out.
Very powerful swing there from number 7, Rachel Cervenka. Lily Roberts did her best to get in front of it, but off the side of her hands. Lions get the ball back. Rolf setting up on the far side to Meinberg. It's an overpass, but it will fall and go in favor of the Orioles. 17-11 here at the Lions' Den. Foster Rivera checks back in. And she will go back to the service line.
She's done a great job back there tonight.
Her serve picked up by Kenninger, misplayed. Cervenka able to keep it alive, a nice dig. Pushed over and right back does it come from Jerger. Warner to Zenner, trying to set up Cervenka once again.
Got it.
And she'll slam it down.
Oh, possibly a net violation on Cervenka. I think her foot landed on the black line.
Let's look at the instant replay there. Ooh. Did look very close, and that's what the officials will call.
Cervenka felt guilty after that one. Her face seemed like, yep, I did it. Oh.
Good serve there from Foster Rivera. Just Kenninger not in the right spot for it. She had to back up, but she couldn't move quickly.
Couldn't backpedal fast enough to get out of the way from that one.
It's like when we're playing pickleball and out of place, you can't back up fast enough.
Out of position, Joey would yell.
You got me, I'm out of position. Yes, Joey, that's the point. Nonetheless, a service error there from Foster Rivera. Into the net she goes. The ball will go back to the Lions, and Who else than number 6, Lexi Polster?
The
Down by
service
7.
ringer.
Yes. Her serve up and over, picked up by Steenberg. Pushed over to the far side for Rolf's little touch shot, but Kenninger is there. Zenner trying to set her up, and Steenberg will bump it back into play. Foster Rivera forced to push it back to the Lions side. Zenner trying to set up Chervenka off the hands of Roberts, and she does it again. Rachel Chervenka, if you get her a nice set, she'll be able to do some things with it.
Absolutely. She's got a strong, powerful swing at the net.
It's definitely surprising we haven't seen more of her tonight. 19-13. Lily Roberts trying to slam it down on her own, but kept alive by Zenner. Kenninger just over the net, clipping that tape. Roberts, a little touch shot in play.
Lily Roberts with a great touch shot to land inside the court on the Lions side. 20 points now for the Orioles, 5 away from clinching set 3 and the match.
20-13, the Lions stepping back a little bit here in set 3. Last time the Orioles hit 20 in set 2, they were at 15, so regressing, but trying to stay in it. Warner will hit it back to the side. The Orioles misplayed, and they bring it to 14. Just as I say that, Caleb Durbin, who drove in the first RBI tonight with a single back in the first, drives in another. Christian Yelich will score, and the Brewers tie it up at 2s.
You're in front of me because I have not got that notification yet.
Your notifications are always 5 minutes behind.
Oh, I'm getting a new phone tomorrow, so hopefully that changes.
Riley Warner with the serve for the Lions, still down by 6. Roberts just has to bump it back to the Lions side off of the net, and nobody can get there to recover. 21-15, 4 away from taking set 3 and sweeping the Lions at home.
And just like that, Caleb Durbin singles in the bottom of the 6th. Christian Yelich scores. The Brewers are tied the Angels 2-2.
I think we already knew that. Lily Roberts served just over the net there. Nice. And not able to return it are the Lions.
Zenner looked like she was waiting for the overpass. It never came. And instead, the Orioles with a shot. Lily Roberts again at the line, close to ending a set.
Polster to Kenninger. Up to Goldobski, trying to set it over.
It'll be another timeout for the Lions. I believe their final one tonight. The Orioles are 2 points away from taking set 3 and the match in 3 straight sets here in Lomira. We'll be back shortly on Radio Plus along with Jeff's live streams here in Lomira.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Nice shot by Jason inside the Lions huddle there, looking to ignite a spark down by 8.
Emily Verhagen checking out the camera there for a second as we came back from break.
However, the Orioles 2 points away from closing it out here in set 3. I almost said it once again. I was trying to look for other segues there.
However, good one.
I looked for you for approval. 23-15. Orioles with the serve, the lead, and overall the sets. Roberts is served, picked up by Kenninger. Pumped back over by Fenrick, out of play.
And
set point, match point.
Lily Roberts back at the service line, trying to close it out for the Orioles.
24-15. Lily Roberts is served just over. Kenninger to Zenner, back to Kenninger to the Orioles side. Rolfs will set something up on the near side. Slam back down, and it will fall.
It will touch the line, and the Orioles take set 3 and the match here in Lomira. They will get their first conference win on the season. They will go to 2-11, 2-1 in conference overall, and the Lions will fall to 0-11 and 0-3 in conference.
We will step aside, hear from some of our sponsors very quickly, and when we come back, just a little short post-game action from the Lions Den here in Lomira. Stick with us.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials, Fish Fry Friday, open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for the post-game show here at the Lions Den in Lomira, Wisconsin. The Orioles take all 3 sets against the Lions in pretty dominating fashion. Dominic, I guess just run me through what you were thinking about that.
You know, I've kind of thought that'd be a closer matchup. Both of these teams kind of looked evenly matched, but North Fondy came in here and dominated in the Lions Den. Lomira still looking for their first win on the season, conference and overall. The Orioles did exactly what they needed to tonight. They limited their service errors, They were able to put the ball in play pretty consistently, and on the Lomira side, their kills were going out of the back of the court, onto the sides, out of the court, into the net. They couldn't get anything going on offense. And then the first set, and maybe the first beginning of that second set, they couldn't even get anything going on a service return. It felt like every single time they were touching the ball, it was going horizontally and not vertically. So my key here is Lomira's got to kind of shake this one off. Hopefully they can get their first conference win, their first overall win coming up shortly, and just kind of get a momentum rolling on that side. The Orioles got to take this conference win, go with it, move forward in this conference standing, as we should get some more flyaway action coming up more regularly on this channel as we head into the deeper part of the regular season before we head into the postseason play.
Yeah, well said. I think for the Lions tonight, not necessarily what they wanted. Obviously, coming in against an opponent like North Fondy, they wanted to take their chances at it and just couldn't get anything going. A lot of service errors. That first set was riddled with not being able to return the serves. And then, of course, like we talked about, every time they had a chance at a kill opportunity, it seemed like they were swinging a little too hard and out of the back. As far as the Orioles go, they did everything right tonight. They limited their errors. They played fantastic defense back there and defended very well against this Lions attack, which kind of was stifled tonight by how good the defense played for the Orioles. Any final thoughts, Dominic? I think otherwise we're going to wrap it up here.
I don't think so. I thank everybody for joining us. I think Grass-tastic out there in the comment section. Being a good vocal part of that comment section here tonight. I thank everybody who tuned in for us. I think our wonderful sponsors. I think I'm going to send it over to you, though, for our post-game prayer.
Yeah, as we like to do here at Jeff's live streams, you know it if you've watched us before. We like to end with a prayer, and that's just custom here. Obviously, Jeff, one of his main purposes by starting this channel was to bring glory to God and highlight all the student-athletes out here. So if you would pray with us, dear Lord, we want to thank you for allowing us to be on this earth one more fantastic day, to watch some more fantastic volleyball tonight here from the Lions Den. It truly did not disappoint. We also want to thank you that you allow us and the players to do what they do. They love playing volleyball. They love being part of the game. And we love being here and being part of it as well, allowing us to broadcast for you. So we thank you for that. We also want to pray that everybody here in attendance tonight, the fans, the players, the coaches, family, friends, they all get home safely on their travels on their way back home. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. This has been a broadcast on Jeff's live streams. The Orioles sweep the Lions at home 3-0. We will be live the rest of, I believe, tomorrow night. We have a bunch of football action on Jeff's live streams. Dominic, I know you'll be in Lomira back here tomorrow night, and obviously the rest of the crew all out at a bunch of different places. So make sure you tune back in on the YouTube channel. Besides that, I'm checking out here. I'm Makai Ackerman. Joining me was Dominic Ackerman and, of course, Jace Ackerman down on the portable. We cannot wait to see you at a court or field near us. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors. Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.